Good evening and thanks for joining us. Hockey is Canada's game, with many learning to play at a young age. But not everyone can afford the price tag that goes with sports equipment. Now some local kids won't be left behind after Kidsport Lloydminster received a generous donation this morning. More than 850 pieces of sports equipment worth $75,000 were donated to Kidsport by the Brick Sports Central.
We have an outreach program where we will bring equipment up and get them started, and he'll get a program started up here for all the kids that can't afford the equipment that they need.
My mouth just about dropped. It was unbelievable. It keeps these kids involved in sport, physical activity, team spirit, and wanting to belong to a group of individuals.
Kidsport provides children with equipment, relieving them and their families of financial burden. Wigston says the Brick Sports Central outfitted 8,200 kids with various sports equipment, adding he was happy to help Kidsport.
Kids need sports in their life, right? And a lot of kids can't afford it. So this keeps them off the streets. It keeps them doing things that keeps them active, so they're not sitting around playing on their iPods all day long.
Now visit kidsportcanada.ca for more information. A little boy's dream to see the Stanley Cup. Now, to have that famous cup come right to your house, that's even better. As part of the Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada celebrations, a lucky boy or girl in Lloydminster had the chance to have breakfast with the hockey's holy grail. Annika Notfate has more.
It was all smiles for Tegan Rourke this morning, and lots of pictures.
More dense in it than I thought.
Heard it about 10:30ish last night, and we were shocked. It was unreal, and then so we scrambled to try to get all of our friends and family who could make it out, to neighbors too, coaches that have been around with us for our minor hockey careers to come out. It was awesome.
Oh my God, it was so exciting. It was exciting for me as a parent to see everybody's reaction to it, and yeah, it's a one in a lifetime sort of situation.
And it came as a surprise to Tegan. He had no idea he would be chosen to have breakfast with the cup.
I thought it was a fake, a prank or something. I didn't believe it.
He's hard to gauge. He's such a shy kid, but yeah, he was actually pretty nervous all night. He couldn't sleep, butterflies in his stomach.
I got up at like 6 and cleaned everything, had to get ready, do my hair and all that.
Annika Notfate, Newcap News.
Fans of Ontario-based stand-up comedian Jerry D got their fill of laughter at the Vic Juba Theatre last night. The comedian and TV star, who used to be a teacher, entertained a full house, and Newcap News caught up with him after the show. Fraser Snowden was there and has more.
Jerry D, who placed third in Season 5 of NBC's Last Comic Standing, had everyone crying with laughter during his show. People who came ranged from all ages, including a 16-year-old Lloyd Comp student who is a big fan of the comedy series Mr. D.
Well, sometimes I feel like I am like the kids on the show. I'm like, oh no, I'm like that annoying kid he's talking about. But it is really funny because I also realize the other kids are annoying. That's very true to life.
This is I actually came here for this with some of my teacher friends, just to have a laugh. We love Mr. D, such a funny show, and Jerry D's an awesome comedian. Had us in stitches the whole time.
I like dry humor. It's I enjoy kind of having to catch up to the way he talks, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
D says his comedy is a different type.
It's just basically pretty easy to listen to, like nothing extremely creative, more just storyteller.
Life experience comedy.
Yeah, like my own world, family, teaching, parenting, kids, stuff that a lot of people can relate to.
My whole days get 7 o'clock. Like Friday nights I get a little depressed because Saturday's coming, Sunday's coming.
He adds if you're thinking about getting into stand-up comedy, you need to keep this in mind.
I tell young comics, get a day job. Comedy's at night. You can work on it, before your show, but you gotta make money, and you don't make money in comedy for many years, and even then, it's sometimes not very good.
Jerry D will continue his stand-up comedy tour in Grand Prairie and then back east. For more information on his tour dates, visit jerryd.com. Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
Now, hockey wasn't the only thing to take in during Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. The day was also dedicated to offering all sorts of activities for families, along with tobogganing, dog sledding, and rock climbing, to name a few. There was also the chance to skate with a Canadian legend. Annika Notveit reports.
As you see, it couldn't be better for our celebration today.
Just watched Brian McLean, so that was pretty awesome.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's how many are summing up the day, and Candace couldn't agree more. She brought her family to take in the Winterfest, and skating next to Ron McLean was a dream come true.
It's awesome feeling like we're big hockey fans, Detroit all the way, and just to be like 2 feet away from that man was awesome. So yeah, it's a great experience.
The thing about Hockey Day in Canada is that everybody comes around and they get to know other people, and everybody gets to a lot of fun activities. And the best thing that everybody gets to do is to join together and have a fun time.
Jonathan Burrell's family plans to stay all day, and so far, the highlight for them has been the toboggan hill.
We're just doing the sledding. I've got my 2 children up there, and they're going down the hill and having a good time.
What do you like about it? When you went fast.
And the whole day was broadcasting live on CBC across the country, but organizers say it wasn't daunting.
It's really exciting. You know, we didn't really think about the TV part of it when we were planning. Our focus really was on organizing some activities that kids and their families could have fun with today. And so to see this many people here having so much fun is wonderful.
More than 20 activities were spread out across the grounds, and organizers say it wouldn't have been possible without a hard-working group of volunteers.
We've had so many wonderful volunteers that have helped to pull all of these together. The toboggan hill's a ton of fun. The kids are loving that. We had our dog sled demonstration took place where he showed how fast his dog sleds could go, and people really got a kick out of that, and now he's giving rides with that.
What's the best part? We get to make new friends. Yeah, we just met today.
Annika Notveit, Newcap News.